Understanding the difference between the present perfect and the past simple is a key step in learning English. These two tenses are used to talk about actions that happened in the past, but they have different meanings and uses. Let's explore how they work, and by the end, you'll know when to choose each one. First, let's talk about the past simple tense. We use the past simple to talk about actions that happened in the past and are now finished. The time of the action is usually clear, either because it's mentioned directly or because it's understood from the context. The basic structure is subject plus past tense verb. For regular verbs, you usually add ed to make the past form, and for irregular verbs, you use the special past form. For example, I visited Paris last year. Here, the action visited happened at a specific time in the past, last year, and it's finished. Now, let's look at the present perfect tense. We use the present perfect to talk about actions that happened at some time in the past, but the exact time is not important or not mentioned. The result of the action might still be relevant or connected to the present moment. The structure is subject plus have has plus past participle of the verb. For example, I have visited Paris. Here, we don't say when the action happened. We're just saying that at some point before now, I visited Paris, and maybe it's important to the current situation. Let's see how the same sentence changes when we use these two tenses. Take the sentence, I saw that movie. This is the past simple. It means that at some specific time in the past, I watched the movie. Maybe it was last night, last week, or a long time ago, but the action is finished. Now, let's use the present perfect. I have seen that movie. In this case, we're focused on the experience. We don't say when we saw it, just that at some point before now, I have had the experience of watching the movie. The time is not mentioned because it's not important. What matters is that the experience exists in my life up to now. Let's look at more examples using the same sentence in both tenses, so you can really see the difference. Example 1. Past simple, I met Jane yesterday. Present perfect, I have met Jane. In the past simple sentence, I met Jane yesterday, the action happened at a definite time in the past. Yesterday. It's finished, and we know exactly when it happened. In the present perfect sentence, I have met Jane, we are talking about the experience of meeting Jane at some time before now. The exact time is not important or not mentioned. Example 2. Past simple, she finished her homework an hour ago. Present perfect, she has finished her homework. With the past simple, she finished her homework an hour ago, the action is finished, and we know when, an hour ago. With the present perfect, she has finished her homework, the focus is on the result. She finished her homework, so now it is done. The exact time isn't mentioned, but the result is relevant now. Example 3. Past simple, we ate lunch at 12 o'clock. Present perfect, we have eaten lunch. In the past simple, we ate lunch at 12 o'clock, the action happened at a specific time in the past, and it's finished. In the present perfect, we have eaten lunch. We're talking about the fact that the action has happened at some point before now, but the time isn't important. Now, let's talk about how to decide which tense to use. If you are talking about something that happened at a specific time in the past, use the past simple. You often use time expressions like yesterday, last week, in 2010, a few days ago, or when I was a child. For example, I visited London in 2020. If you are talking about something that happened at an unknown or unspecified time before now, and the result or experience is connected to the present, use the present perfect. You often use time expressions like ever, never, already, yet, just, so far, since, or for. For example, I have already visited London. Here, the exact time is not important. What matters is that the experience exists. Let's look at some common words that are used with each tense. With the past simple, you will often see words or phrases that show a definite time in the past. Yesterday, last night, 2 days ago, in June, when I was 10. With the present perfect, you will often see words like ever, never, just, already, yet, since, and for. Here are some more examples. Past simple, I didn't eat breakfast this morning. Present perfect, I haven't eaten breakfast. Past simple, did you see the new movie last night? Present perfect, have you seen the new movie? Past simple, I lost my keys yesterday. Present perfect, I have lost my keys. Notice how in the present perfect examples, the time is not mentioned. The focus is on the result, or the experience up to now. Let's talk about questions. With the past simple, you ask about a specific time. Did you visit your grandmother last week? The answer might be, yes, I visited her last week. With the present perfect, you ask about life experience. Have you ever visited your grandmother? The answer might be, yes, I have visited her. The question is not about a specific time, but about whether the experience has happened. So, to sum up, use the past simple when you are talking about something that happened at a specific time in the past and is now finished. Use the present perfect when you are talking about an experience or an action that happened at some time before now and is connected to the present moment in some way. Let's repeat the key points to remember. Past simple, finished actions in the past with a clear time. Present perfect, actions or experiences before now, time not important, often relevant to now. By practicing with these examples and listening carefully to how people use these tenses, you will become more comfortable choosing the right one. Remember, the time of the action is the key difference. If you mention when it happened, use the past simple. If not, and the result matters now, use the present perfect. With these tips and examples, you can start using the present perfect and past simple correctly in your own sentences. Keep practicing, and soon you'll master these important English tenses.